Hey everyone, hi Siren, hi Gradator, thank you both for the follows. Oh, sorry, Siren for the follow and Fictional as well. You guys are awesome. Hi Ali, thank you for the meow. So today we are hoping to make a tiny moss farm. Nothing big, not as big as what I have on single player, but we'll go through what I've done this weekend because we have a few tiny little farmy bits. So I set up some lava catchers and I set up a basalt generator. So that will give me the basalt I need as I start going on with the islands. And I also have a stone/cobble generator depending which pick I use. So done a couple of little bits and it took me forever to do them because yeah, me and redstone, as everybody knows, can be interesting. So what we're going to try and do is come up with a very tiny moss farm, which will be in here. Yes, it's a glass floor. And I'm glad you like the elevator music, great data. So we will see what we can come up with. Let's grab these bits and stick them in here as well. That way I've got them. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work or if it's even going to work right. Yeah, I guess because it doesn't have the texture on it. I just need to be careful because of, obviously, the lava. I didn't want to put anything in that would end up causing me problems. So, to be honest, I can probably put a brick layer or something down. Yeah, let's do that before we start. That way I stop freaking people out. Let's see how much brick I've got. Because I don't have enough sandstone to continue the roof. But that's okay, we'll figure it out. Random wood stuffs. Okay, let's make a path up to the next floor. So you're here. Just seems a bit weird to have brick though. Nah, I won't do brick. It will drive me nuts. Because I won't like it. And apologies for all the piston sounds. I will figure out a decent floor plan afterwards. We will just put some of the stuff. What floor are we going to do? I can't do a wood floor because it will probably burn because fire tick is on. What have we got? Do more granite. We got lots of granite. Let's stick a bit of granite down. I can always end up switching out these blocks afterwards. But when I'm talking about a tiny moss farm, I mean a tiny moss farm. And let's put some torches in the offhand so you guys can see a bit better. And I'll detail this thing afterwards. That way we don't freak Ali out too much with the glass floor. Oops. I'll knock those blocks out from underneath afterwards. So how are you guys been? How was your Monday? The first work day of the week's over with for me anyway, which is good. So it's good to get the first one out of the way. I always figure Monday's the toughest day. Whoops! That didn't happen. Nobody saw anything. I didn't fall down a hole. Not at all. Hi, Sky. How are you doing? You're just digging a hole, are you, Siren? That's cool. Nothing wrong with digging a hole. Oh, yeah, forgot about that. Yeah. Okay. We will just punch a hole in the wall instead. So for those who haven't seen it, this is my starter house. And inside there, I've been putting a whole bunch of stuff that will help me with the main project build. Oh, it's a public holiday there, is it, Grey Data? Well, that's cool. I'm glad you've got a public holiday. The next one here isn't until Easter, which I believe is around the 18th and 19th of April. But I'm glad you've got a holiday. That's cool. I'm glad you like it. So yeah, this is my starter base with all sorts of farms and contraptions inside. And yeah, we're gonna try and make a moss farm, which should be interesting because I've looked at a couple of different tutorials. So I'm hoping I've kind of got the principle down, and I will see what I can come up with. Yes, it's not going to be an all singing and dancing moss farm. I just need it to produce enough for doing some terraforming. You have lots of extra. That's cool. Well, I know who to ask then if I get stuck. The people on the server have been awesome that way, helping me out with resources here, there and everywhere. You guys are really amazing. Another amazing Pendle build, huh? It's not too bad. Like I say, it's doesn't have interiors, etc. Thank you for the creeper, Sky. You made me jump again. It's just made up with storage and all sorts of other stuff. We have a furnace XP array, a furnace array, and so on. Stuff that I need to do the main project. Yeah, the creeper one is fun. Especially seeing as I'm not on a mushroom island in this world. Come on. I'm always doing that. Put in the wrong block. Let's stick down a couple more of those. I will fancy it up later, but I need the at least the blocks in place. And it's also the reason you never have any channel points. True, but hey. At some point I need to do something fun with things. Because I know there's a bunch of people have a number of the points. But I keep saying that and I never seem to have time to do it. Right, so I've used all that. Okay, let's go grab some more. It's okay, I have a bunch of granite in a chest. I just need to make a little bit more. But yeah, so we have the bamboo farm, which occasionally catches the bamboo on the edges. We have the lava farm, more storage. And we have the sugarcane farm, which is full again. I need to empty that. I think I made the sugarcane farm a little too big. Probably should have made it a little smaller. Because, yep. I need to move some of this stuff over to the trading hall. That way people can use it for converting to paper to trade with some of the villagers. Yeah, exactly. That's why I made it for it to go into paper and then go for the villagers. But that should do for now. We have in here the XP array when it finishes filling up and the furnaces on that side. I figure I'll give you guys a very quick tour. And upstairs we have melon and pumpkins. But we will get more little contraptions in here as we go along. Hopefully not too many that it causes a problem. Right. I hear slime bouncing around. The thing is, I'm building in a swamp. So every so often, I get slime. Like that one down there. Bouncing around in the garden. No, it's not a slime chunk. It's literally because it's a swamp. So yeah, I do get slime every now and again. You jumped too, did you, Siren? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, yell at me and I'll try and remember. I'm not promising I'll remember, but I will try. Are you going to moss block or carpet? Well, first of all, what I need is moss block so I can convert some cobble to mossy cobble. So when I start terraforming some of the floating islands underneath, I have mossy stairs, etc. Which is why I need a small moss farm. And thank you. Oh, I'm glad I'm saying it right for you. Thank you for making sure. So let's stick some torches. And then we will find an area of this room to try and build one. Right, won't be a second. F3B? No, not B. G. Yeah, F3G. Right, so that's fine. So that... It's not going to be a chunk, but I want it to stay inside the chunk. Okay, F3G. Okay, so I put down some shulkers somewhere. There we go. So what I understood of the tutorials is that it's a cobble generator with a dispenser to spit out bone meal onto a moss block. And you have to get the timings right. Let's see. And I need some buckets, which I have plenty of here. I'm going to need some water. Yep. Hi Doobie. How you doing? Yep. Oops, I'm going up the stairs when I don't need to be. Yep, Tango's streaming today, so obviously most people will definitely head that way. Mine's on YouTube as well afterwards, so yeah, it's not an issue. Right, so first things first. Redstone dust. And you see the extent of my redstone dust supply. Right, so... I'm not sure how I'll get this to work properly, so 1, 2, 3... I only want it... Probably a couple of threes. People are weird. Hi Hoover. People will watch what they want to watch, and there is no problems with that at all. Right, so I wouldn't expect anything different. So I've only got one observer. I thought I had more than one observer. Oh well. I'm gonna have to make some observers. I appreciate that, Ali. And I appreciate anybody who sticks around, even if it's only a lurk. So, observers, cobblestone, I think. Redstone, cobblestone, dust, quartz. Okay, so I'm going to have to be careful with the redstone. Quartz. Where did I put the quartz? I have a chest marked up quartz somewhere. Here we go. Okay. I don't need many observers. Hi Klutzy Ninja, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great day. So let's see if we can figure out how to make a moss farm. Right. That looks like it's in the middle somewhere of this chunk. New starters. That's cool. Okay. So like I said, I watched a couple of different tutorials. And I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, but we'll give it a try. But the timings may not be right. And this one into a block. Let's grab brick block will do for now. Right, and this one, redstone torches. I need redstone torches. You've just done making like 20 yourself. Cobble, quartz and dust, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, you know me and redstone. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's not a redstone torch. That's just a torch. I need to have a lever. Which probably means there needs to be a bit of dust down here. Sorry, I won't be a second. Okay, and that's supposed to look at that, and that's supposed to create a clock. Or maybe I'm too high up. Ah, wrong place. That's fine. Because I'm trying to remember this off the top of the head, so excuse me if I get it wrong. That should... Turn it off. Turns it on. Okay. So, next bit. Obsidian. So, like I say, I watched a mixture of tutorials. So, none of this is mine, and I will not claim it is, because it isn't. I'm just going to try and figure out how to make it tinier, and because it doesn't need to be as large as Oops. Well, it would help if I could jump straight up instead of up at an angle. Right. So 1, 2, 3. Because I think it was Foxy something or other I saw. Who's the majority of what I'm pinching. That this needs to be a different block in a second. Because they did their build in Bedrock. And in Bedrock, apparently you can waterlog pistons. Which we can't do in Java. And if I tried exactly as he did it, then there would be problems because the timings and the way the water works. Yeah, not so good. For kelp farms, entirely possible. Right, so I don't want that just yet. I want what I want is some stone, which I didn't bring with me. And yes, you will find I will be up and down to storage, grabbing bits and bobs. Because I am a very disorganised Minecrafter. Right, so let's put stone in. I'll waterlog those. Block. Oops. Come back. Block. Lava bucket. Did I bring lava? Probably not. Put those two there just in case I need them. I may end up making a couple of them. There we go. Oh. Yeah, no, I only need the one. I see somebody's name. Hi, Siren. How are you doing? Right. So, let's put you there. Oh, nope. Take you out. You're wrong. Because I need to put pistons there. Wait a second. Drop down. Sorry. Apologies. Head back up here and we'll try this again. So that should go that way. And that should be that. That should be that. So yep, like I say, right. And that, do I need to? Not sure. You okay down there, Siren? Put you there. Because you came out. Theoretically, you should now have 1, 2, some obsidian. So we don't want it to go further forward. Right, I'm just trying to remember how to do it. Oh, thank you. It's not too bad. It's getting there. It's beginning to fill up with the stuff I need. Right, so if that's going to stop the generator, let's just make sure the generator's actually working and not producing cobblestone. Nope, producing cobblestones. So that's the bit I was concerned about. So one piece of lava isn't going to do. I think I'm going to have to put individual bits. Not that I'm short of lava, so that's fine. Now that I've put together the trusty lava farm. And something's... Yep. 3 isn't going to do. 3's... I think the timings are not right. It's okay. I was concerned about that. Okay. Maybe put lava block higher. That's the thing, I don't want cobble. Cobble can't be converted into moss. I need to not get cobble. So I need it to convert It's all good. And that washed away all my redstone. Because, yep, Pendle was dippy. Gonna let me down? Nope, because I'm stood on glass. Let's try again. Right, so lava. You can go away for the second. So can you. No, thank you. I'll need the food. Oh, it's all good. Like I say, it's redstone. It's farms. I'm trying to adapt something I'm not very good at. So yeah. Knock this lot out. No, that's not where you go. We'll correct it and try it with just 2. And feel free to yell at me if I'm doing things wrong. Don't need to go down there for another bucket of water because I already have one up here. Hi, Calendar. I'm trying to make a very tiny moss farm. I'm failing. So far. Right. I may end up having to make a couple of modules of it, but hey, we'll see how it goes. Right. But because I've had to make it smaller that way, I may just make it a little bit longer this way. So that's 1, 2, 3. Right, let's get back to redstone. I'll just take these out a second because I can. that a fortune pick? No, it's Silk Touch. I didn't thought for a second I wasn't picking up the pendle. The derpiest redstone ever. Okay. I forgot to put the glass back. Because, yes, I am dippy. Oh. Sorry, guys. Oh. I think it's surrounded enough. Let's put it there just in case as well. Yeah, let's get rid of these blocks. And we'll check if it works. Oh, I missed a bit of dust. Just there. And I missed another torch. Just there. And I'm still getting cobble. I'm assuming that's a timing thing. Because it views it, it puts it in. Now, do I need to raise the lava up a block and let it fall down? Probably. If the water hits the lava or the lava hits the water thing. Yeah. And it's lava that needs to hit the water, if I remember correctly, not the other way around. So can go there instead. Yeah, it's always interesting, but kind of a case of let's stick down a torch or two as well. No, torch. That's not a torch, Pendle. That's never seen a torch. Right, so if I put lava here and I put lava here, will that make any difference? Probably not, because it's still, even though it's flowing, don't think it's going to make any difference. Nope. It's not as frequent. But I can't have it do it once, never mind. So the water has to get there first. Okay. So if the water's got to get there first, lava can sit there. Okay, so okay, so I want it to push that. Then I'm thinking maybe if the pistons are out, and a tick later it retracts them, then pushes them back out. Yeah, that's what something like that, a gate of some kind, so that now whether that gate's made up of pistons or if I can't use normal gates because obviously wood burns. If that goes into a block, with a torch, into another block, now I'm thinking off the top of my head, bearing in mind I don't know a thing about it. Yeah, there is always a nether wood. So I did piston dust block. That pushes that out. I'm hoping I'm on the right track. Like I say, I don't know redstone or farms kind of thing, so I'm just kind of struggling. Thank you, Siren. You're awesome. Thank you very much. It is much appreciated and it will be put to good use. But the way I'm looking at it is I'm not going to learn how to do wet redstone unless I try and figure out how to do these kinds of things. Even if it is taking somebody else's idea and modifying it to hopefully work. Because obviously I'm not sure if this will work either because of timings. It's not switching it. Okay. That's fine. Maybe it needs to be a repeater. So dust, dust. Repeater. No. So I need that to be on. That fires that. So when that's back, that's out. How do I make this tick? Because it's not. Maybe it needs. We go into a repeater. into a block. Into a torch. Into a dust into... that's not going the right way though, is it? It's not powering that block. This contraction's getting bigger and bigger all the time. Which is fine. If it needs to, it needs to. And I'm sure there's ways to make it smaller for those who know the redstone. Nope. At the moment, I'm just trying to get it to pulse. Okay. It's not back long enough. So I need it to be turned off for longer. Maybe place the dust on the block to power it. Not sure whether that's a problem though. There's also this. Yeah, right, so from what I'm seeing, this is turning on and off, which is fine. But if you notice, there isn't enough time for the lava to come down. Which means I need a little bit more time when this is in the off state. Before it comes back on. Okay, well, we're about to have a restart anyway. And no doubt I'm scaring everybody with my redstone terrible skills. But hey. We'll see what we can come up with. Okay, let's try connecting now. I don't worry about it. The only way I'm going to learn is by trial and error. And yes, it may mean that there's a few streams where I'm doing terrible, terrible redstone, which people are slapping their heads at, saying, it's obvious. You just need to do this, this and this. And that's fine. I never claimed to be good at redstone or farms. I do okay at building, but the rest of it, not so much. So yeah, I need it turned off for longer. Hi Esney, thank you for the creeper. That's all good. Right, so if that's instantly to that. So what I need it to do is maybe have a clock here. So kind of like that clock is down there, only up here. Because that way the signal comes from there. So the signal would be from, look at that clock down there. So the signal comes here. Goes to here. Nope. Let's make myself a bigger platform. Sorry. Stuff in Minecraft generally works or fails miserably. No middle ground. Always looking, I see. Yep, sorry. It's redstone stuff. It boggles my brain. What I'd want is 2 pieces. And I want this signal to go in there quicker that's 1, 2. This is a third. So if you're a block, if we're going off the example from below, which would mean you two were repeaters on 1. Then you would be a torch. Which would then go into the same redstone line. Nope. So that goes back into the same torch. So you're the one. So that should be kind of like that. So come back. Yes, it's redstone. Okay, or do I just... Oops. It goes from bad to worse. Oh. So how did you escape? You escaped here, didn't you? I shouldn't laugh, but hey. Why not? It's a game. Right, so they go 1, 2. Oh, okay. Right, that one had a torch on it. That bit had a piece of dust on it. Well, yeah, it's not going to chest anything until I get rid of a couple of these blocks. Nope. That didn't work either. Yeah, that's the thing. You get crazy designs. I don't want anything crazy. I just want something simple. I can't knock that out because if I knock that out, I'm going to get water on the redstone again. The lava's just not flowing quick enough. Which was why I was thinking if I added a little bit more of a delay on it, it would give it time to actually form. Basically, I need two signals going into it. One that does it quickly. And one but leaves it in the off state for longer. But maybe pistons won't work. Don't see why they wouldn't. Waterlogged. Right, so I'm wondering if you can put waterlogged stairs under the first piston. It is one. That is waterlogged stair under that piston. Instead of beside it. Possibly. You could be right. I see. Now that I see what you mean. Yeah. Let's just knock this out a second and we'll flip the switch. At least I'm getting some stone. Have it just fall straight down onto it instead of it falling... Let's take that out because I'm about to get water everywhere anyway. And if I did that, have that across there. I think I get what you mean. And that was already those. So let's... Yep, because I might be overcomplicating things. Yeah, let's go rescue that lava before it decides it's going to kill me. Come on. Yeah, I knew which one. These two here will be the ones that push out the blocks. If that's the case, so where are you coming? You're coming from there still. It's fine. Let's get rid of you. It works fine there. If you need help, I have a design using 4 repeaters and it works consistently. That's cool. If I decide it's rage quit time, I will borrow somebody else's design. But at the moment, it's more of a case of trying to figure out how redstone works. It's just... But I do appreciate it. Right, so I don't need you. Or you, or you. Let's just knock this down so we can get back to the basic structure. Right, so you need to come here. You need to go across the top here and fill in here. You're both going to be waterlogged. Then you need to be there. And you need to be there. Put the redstone back in. 1, 2, 3. It's not changing to stone, is it? Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Because redstone on paper is problematic. I used somebody else's designing when I was playing on single player. So That was a paper server, but that was somebody else's design. No, that's not working, is it? It was a good thought. I forgot a redstone dust for the turny offy. I have the water to the sides 2 blocks away from the rock. Okay, that's worth a try too. Give the water make the water take a little longer to get there. Stairs. So last time we had it here. And try here. And then we can always move it out an additional one if need be. I think there is a block just there. Let's put the lava in the right place. Let's see. Turn it on. Nah, we're still getting cobble. Yeah, because the lava has to come down on the water, not the water come down on the lava. And occasionally we're getting it the wrong way. It flows to the centre, then have an observer under one of the blocks. To max on the repeaters. Like I say, there's no point doing any of the other bit if I can't get this bit right. I think I hit a block I shouldn't have hit. Yep. Looks like I destroyed a piston. There we go. Yeah, that's the thing. I was hoping to make something tiny and simple, but I only wanted it three or 4 blocks long. Doing a small amount, but it really doesn't look like it's going to play with the server. And the problem is, I guess, if I can get it the timings right now, it might be fine when there's this many people on. But soon as there's there are a lot less people on. Possibly the clock I'm using isn't right. Entirely possible. So I need to try a different clock. Let's think. Hey JP, how are you doing? But yeah, whatever I'm doing isn't working. Because I was hoping if we could delay the lava falling, the water would have time to get in there. But I can't slow it down on the pistons retracted phase. With 4 repeaters, 2 torches, an observer. Oh, I'm glad you're doing okay, JP. My attempt at a moss farm isn't going very well, but hey. I don't learn if I don't try. And yes, I know there are plenty of people on the server who have moss farms, and good ones too. I was just hoping to do a tiny one and kind of figure things out, but let's get this lot down. We'll see if we can come up with a better clock to start with. Okay. And we'll start again. Right, so there's my observer. My moss farm is using bone meal in the underground. That's cool. Right, so let's see, what did you say? You said 4 repeaters, 2 torches, and 1 observer. And it's creating every time. So dust, repeaters, torches. One, two. Need to eat. I put my food away, didn't I? Of course. So are all your repeaters going into... You can always send one via Discord. If you would like. Oops, come back. So you said 4 repeaters. I'm assuming I'm putting them down wrong. Let's see, what's that? Something else. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can figure out clocks. Because the way I understand... So repeater to a block. Keep losing redstone dust. So we need the clock to be slower. Okay, so that's what we had earlier, except with fewer repeaters. Dust on the top? I'm not sure. Let's just check. Yep, still dust on the top. Okay, thank you. Yeah, because that's never turning off. So they're all in one line. 1, 2, 3 of them. Into a torch tower by the look of it. So I'm just going to do it over here first. So for what I'm seeing is, let's grab the repeaters, is 1, 2, 3. into a block, into a torch. Oops. Into a block. Need a couple more bricks. Because, yeah. That is there with a lever on it. That one has a torch into a repeater. And that would be theoretically where my obsidian was. For the pistons. Oops. And I think you said all these were on max. Would help if I just clicked once. Turn you on. I've obviously missed something. Let's dust. Ah, that's an observer, isn't it? So there's a dust at the beginning. So that's not there as such. That is there. With that. With an observer. Looking at that dust, I'm assuming. Let's turn that on. Oh. So flick the lever on and then off. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Ah, right, so the stone farming works it. Okay. So that's about the same level. Yep. So this would go backwards behind it. How far back behind it? So there's 2 blocks. Well, let's see if we can get this to at least work. Nope, it should be one further forward. Three of these in, 1, 2, 3 on max delay. And then there should be a dust and a lever. Dust, a lever. An observer looking into that dust. A view on max. Another torch. That goes there. In which case we need a block here. To here. Stair. Stair. Catchment tray. Yeah, so when when it pushes a block, creates a block or moves a block, hopefully it should update it and cause it to pulse, is what I'm assuming from that. And let's put a couple of blocks here and replace all the redstone I washed out again. One, two, dust, lever, tower, tower, tower. Just make sure I've got this thing surrounded properly. What I'm going to do is that as well. Fill in the corners. You may not need it, but Okay, now lava. I'm gonna need. Think I wasted a couple of bits of lava, so let's check. Yep, I did. Put the water bucket away for the second and go grab another piece of lava. One, two. I hear a spider outside. Right. So we just need to flick this off and on again. Hang on. Okay, what did I mess up? So that created... That should... I think I've got that observer the wrong way round. That's my problem. It's not pushing out the signal. Yep, I just saw your message. Let's grab that. Nope. Should go that way. Well, that won't work because I haven't put the lava back in. I can hear the clock though. I'm going to turn this off and reset it because I think I messed it up a little bit with the lava. Let's just double check all the timings. Max, 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 torch, max, torch, max, water, water. Oh, you and I are thinking the same things, yeah. Cobblestone still. Oh, I have no water in this side. Well, that's not going to work. Let's turn it off, reset it. We'll try one more time. It's a nifty clock though. Try moving the water out one block, okay. Just put the glass in place. And let's just turn that for a second. Right. So, add the water. And let's try not to jump in the lava, because that wouldn't be a good move. I think I put those away. I did. That's fine. Go take out this one. Water. Do for now. Right, let's that's looking a lot better so far. No cobblestone. Not yet anyway. That's cool. Okay, let's turn that off. I think we've at least got a stone generator that's working. So we're halfway there with a farm. Next step is to sort out the moss bit, but we've hit the 2-hour mark and I usually only stream for 2 hours, especially on a Monday. So we'll come back I will not progress this any further. We'll come back and look at this on Friday because I'm not in a major rush for it. I would just like to get stuff like this set up. Okay, so I have no doubt you're all going to head Tango's way. So I will see you all over there. And hi, Harris. I'm sorry I didn't notice you in chat. I apologise. I just saw the message. You guys have a great week and a lovely rest of your evening, okay? Take care. Bye.